Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Melbourne Metro Recap Show brought to you by Greentek. Tonight we have Toddy and Ounch. Good evening, gents.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
How are we this week, fellas?
Very good. Yes,
Yeah,
can't
well.
complain.
Can't complain. You better not.
No.
Nobody cares anyway. Have a good weekend. Nice and relaxing. We'll get to your results soon, Toddy. Ouncha, we'll get to your results.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll get to them soon, eh?
I went well. Thanks for asking.
Oh, well, we were just about to, mate, but you were just sort of too busy blabbering away like normal. So I was going to say, how'd you go on the weekend, Clarky?
Yeah.
And what was it, thirds or second side this week?
Second side this week, mate.
You're back.
Don't
You're
stir
back.
up trouble.
You're back, mate.
I won't comment. Could be on loan. Could be. We'll see what happens.
Well, how'd you bowl?
Yeah, well, mate. Yeah, happy with how I bowled. I actually saw the stats today, and the stats absolutely lie. I don't know how they can, but anyway.
When you say stats, what do you mean?
Well, we do similar stats to what Bowls Vic does. So we look at, are you in front after the front end's finished? So basically, we keep track of how many ends the front end was in front, how many ends the third was in front, and then how many ends the skip was in front. So what it basically shows is, say the
You're
front
not
end was...
concentrating on your game.
Well, say the front end was in front, 13 ends. The skip was in, the third was in front, 14 ends. Then the skip was in front, 10 ends. Then it shows that skip's either not had a great day or just the other converting. But
So where does it show on the stats of how well the opposition played?
yeah, it doesn't. So that's it comes down to a number of factors. There's votes and stats and this, that, and everything else. So the stats
Sounds like a lot of work for a game of bowls.
but it's a guide. It's not hard for somebody to mark on a score. Basically, you tick and circle on a scorecard every end. So tick is front ends in front, circle it is back ends in front.
Or just bowl, and then you can work out if you play well or not. Like, you don't
Yeah,
need
I
all
know,
that stuff.
but the problem is votes lie.
I think that theory
Well, yeah,
is...
we know that because Shane Woden won a Brownlow, so we know that the votes do lie.
Yeah,
I think doing stats like that is very good, as long as there's an impartial person doing it,
Yeah.
and that someone actually is willing to analyse it and actually make use of those stats.
Yes.
Otherwise, it becomes useless, and then it all depends on how your opposition are playing, because the opposition front end might be not very good.
yep.
Yes.
So your front end are always getting the shot, but they're not very close. And then the third comes in and draws a shot 2 feet away, and your third has a little bit of an off day, and they look like they've played terrible.
Yes.
So it just opens up for a whole lot of misunderstandings.
Yeah.
It just sounds like way too much work, man, for me. I'm just like, just bowl, mate. If you bowl well, if you bowl well, and if you bowl poorly, but you don't need stats to back
but
them
look,
up.
at the end of the day, it's what the selectors see and what they don't see. So anything that sort of helps the selectors, and it, even as coaches, we can sit back and go, the front end's not performing. Let's work with the front ends of side A, B, and C, and see if we can't get some better strategies in, better practice in, things like that. So it works.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
I
Okay,
know.
there's no right or wrong.
It as you said, Toddy, it works if there's someone there impartial to maybe do it, but I think that is where it stops for my thinking on it anyway. But good on you, well done. If you like stats, go nuts.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I just want to shout out to Ethan, Rusty, and Bomber, who I played against Saturday. Thoroughly enjoyable game against the boys from Lilydale. Big shout out to little Harry, who was leading. He's only 14. I think this is his second year. He's only been playing about a year, so it might be his first year. And I do like what Lilydale are doing and have done for the last couple of years. And boys, you can comment on this quickly. What they are doing is introducing newer bowlers, first, second year bowlers, straight into their second side to give them a bit of experience, and it's paying dividends there.
I like it in theory. I don't know if I'd be going straight to the second side, because I've always found with bowls it's such a bad way that when you do start, you start in the bottom grades with, and no disrespect to the elderly folk who are still playing bowls. Please, I'm not being rude by that, but they get shoved down into that bottom sides or the second bottom side. And if you're a younger person,
You're not
think
learning.
yourself.
No, Ounch has disappeared. Hang on. What's happened to Ounch? Hang on a tick. You've disappeared, mate. Can't hear. Toddy, can you hear him?
No, I can't hear Ounch.
No. Reboot, Ounch. Reboot. Is he back?
Yes.
Yeah,
there
I'm
he is.
back now.
Yes.
you are.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that going to the bottom side's no good because it's
No.
you're with playing with 80, 90-year-olds who you don't have a lot in common with. So
No.
I like the idea of that.
Yes. Yeah. And it's
When you
playing.
say they play going to their second side, but how many teams do they have?
Lilydale have had 4 or
5,
5.
6.
Yeah. Got a
So
fair few.
that's a big jump to go into the second side.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. As I
but-
said, I don't know
Like
if I'll be
that's-
doing second side.
Yeah.
But their second side's continually in Div 2 and up in the finals. So they're, again, with the side they've got, they've got Snelly in there. Couldn't ask for a better teacher. But it's paying dividends. I mean, Ethan's probably been playing 2-3 years. Shout out to Ellie Johnson, Sexy Bowls. She has only been playing a few years as well. She was playing third to Snelly 2 years back, and now she's skipping and bowling the lights out. So
I'm just going to butt in here. Did you guys won on the weekend? Yeah.
yeah, yes,
Thought so.
yeah.
Cool.
So,
No worries,
but-
keep going.
But they were
I was just
unbeaten.
wondering.
No, but they were unbeaten. So,
I was
it's-
just wondering why you're giving shout outs to everyone because you obviously won. That was all. Because if you lost, you wouldn't be shouting anyone out.
no, I would look. All I wanted to say was, I like what.
Shout out to myself.
Yeah, showing a shout out to me.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
played. He was a good bloke. I played. He was good. No,
Made it easy for us.
Yeah.
All right, you drop kicks.
I'll just shout out to Mulgrave Country Club. Oh, what all the people. Oh, just great.
All right,
Shout
but
out
it's-
to them and.
All I was saying,
Yeah,
it's probably the
everyone.
most enjoyable game of bowls I've had all year. So normally I
I'll
don't.
just, I'll just give one quick shout out to all the anonymous posts out there.
Hey, we're getting to that.
Hey,
Hang on, here we go.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I read about
Here
this.
we go.
How shocking.
Phil, there's been a bit of back work done here.
Toddy
I found
Simmons.
out about it 3
Here we
minutes
go.
before you
No.
did.
Yeah, he's only just found out. I want to have a look at a subject, and we're going to get into it just to have a look and see what's going on around the traps. Conditions of play. Section 2, selection of sides. Actually, we'll go to section 6.10 to start with.
What?
Promotional permits can only be used once per club per season. Todd, can you explain to our wonderful viewers what that all means, please?
Exactly what you said. A promotional permit is allowing a player to play for your club for one day as a promotion. We had Dylan come in and play, and then we had a sportsman's night and a trivia night where we had a whole lot of members back at the club and made a real good night of it. And
Okay.
they got to have a chat with Dylan and stuff, so it was great.
Okay.
It sounds like you've made a full night of this. You've made it a extravaganza type sort of thing. You've made it the promotional player. Promotional
Okay.
player.
Just for everybody else, what we're going to explain, or I'll explain it because Toddy didn't. So what happened is Todd's stepson, Dylan Fisher, Moonee Valley snapper, played Friday night for Moonee Valley and then went down as a promotional player to Parkdale for the one game, played
To
with
play with his stepfather and his
brother.
Cool.
And
Jeez,
that's
I don't think
caused...
anyone's looking about that.
No, but that's caused some controversy for an anonymous person on Facebook who's ripped into everyone about it.
What
And
a
then-
surprise.
But behind everyone loves the anonymous. So the anonymous person on Facebook has ripped into everybody, said, what a disgrace, this is shite. And everybody's jumped in and said, well, hang on. And I didn't know who it was directed to until I saw Todd and Ounch and a few other people sort of, and your
We
wife.
only
and Holly, your wife.
assume that is the case.
Well,
But I
we're
don't know.
taking-
There's
we're taking
too
it
many.
as if it was.
doesn't take much.
Yeah.
And who'd you play against, Todd?
We played Cheltenham.
Cheltenham.
So-
Shout out to the people at Cheltenham because a lot of them jumped on to the Facebook page or the Facebook post and said, we didn't have a problem. Who's arcing up about this? And again, an anonymous poster.
Yeah, we spoke to, I made Cheltenham aware of the situation about 5 weeks ago, just before round one, saying that Dylan was playing and that we had a promotional permit. We were hoping to have a slightly later start time, 3 o'clock, but they didn't want to do that, which is totally fine. I spoke to some of the players at the game yesterday and they were like, well, they would have been fine with it, but it didn't eventuate that way and it all worked out fine and we had a good game and all our members loved it. And I'm sure the opposition that played against Dylan would have enjoyed playing against him and, they would have learned from it as well.
And especially the person that he is,
It's not like he's a cocky prick that turned up and went, I'm going to smash all of his. He came down and had a game.
But as I said, you do your research before you decide you're going to be a whatever head.
I guess the whole thing is I lodged the application for a promotional permit where I filled out all the information that's required, who it is, where they're coming from, what they play in, what permits they've got, and so forth. And Bowls Victoria approved it. So, I don't see what the issue is. And as far as I'm concerned, every club out there can do pretty much the same thing.
Well, that's the idea of it, isn't it?
Yeah. We were using it as a promotion to create a night for the club, and it probably helped that he's my stepson, so I had better access. But that means nothing. You can go and get anybody you like as such.
Exactly. And if you've got a problem with it, go and speak to someone and get them to maybe come to your joint as a promotional. Do your research before you're going to have a crack at someone or a club for getting one of these promotional players in. In this case, it's as simple as he's playing with his stepfather and his brother. If anyone has a problem with that Dylan's come back to do that, go and get stuffed.
It's one game and that's it. And we're not getting anyone else in. I have no intention of getting anybody else in. And
it's a one day, one game. Hey, and I made the comment, and again, clubs should probably look into this because it happens at the footy level, and especially out in the country. The country guys in football bring in
like Favola
or Barry Hall or people like that for one game, and they make it a big promotional thing. Now, a lot of people are doing it, and I think we've now looked at bringing it into bowls. If I had a chance to bring Alex Marshall down to play in the thirds at Croydon, wow for everybody, in the third side to be playing with a Alex Marshall or, clubs probably need to have a think about it.
The footy side of things, we're talking about Fev. I was playing at Glen Rowan. We got him in for one of the an Anzac Day game, and small little town like Glen Rowan, mate. We had almost probably 10,000 people there, which was massive, which was huge. The gates takings. It's just a money spinner. So in this case,
it's exactly that, Ounch. It's a promotional thing.
Exactly. It's not we're not going to win, so we need to bring in someone. It's a promotional thing. And especially on this one, he's playing with family. It's a chance to go back and play with family. So just
knock it off. Seriously. Righto. Second part of Controversy Corner. And this is the cop. No, again, this is, I plucked this out last second. So, conditions to play Section 2 selection of sides. A player will not be named in more than one side in the same round of the same pennant competition. An exemption is granted to a player selected to play in Premier and Premier Reserve in rounds 4 to 14, where the sequence of rounds is different to that of other divisions. As a result of matches being scheduled on a different week, example, a player selected to play in Premier Division or Premier Reserve games in round 4 to 14 is eligible to play the following week in any of the club sides in a corresponding numbered round. The above clauses don't apply to Friday the 28th of November, 30th of Jan. A player... Yes.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, go on. And the last bit, a player cannot play in more than one match on a weekend defined as Friday through Sunday in the same competition unless it's a scheduled or approved doubleheader.
Yeah.
And I'm so confused.
And that's right. And it is slightly confusing. Hence why, before the start of the season, I went to Bosvic and said, well, this round 4 to 14 seems as though it allows Dylan to play for us on that day?
No.
No?
No, that's not for the rule. So here's where it gets tricky. Prem Reserve aren't playing this week.
I know. What the hell's the go with that?
No, well, again, they played a double header at some stage. I'm all confused with what's going on.
Yeah, because they're playing in the stateside. The Ali Shield is on, so the Victorian stateside's away.
Cool. Yeah,
so they're not playing Prem and Prem Reserve then.
I had no idea about that, so that's understandable then.
Here's the catch. That means those guys can go back and play Div 1, Div 2, Div 3, Div 4, whatever they want this weekend.
Well, at least it means they're getting a game.
If that's in one of those round things that they talk about, then I would say, yeah, they can.
No, well, here we go. Here's the underlying fact, and I'll read it again. A player selected to play in Premier Division or Prem Reserve games in rounds 4 to 14, which we're into now, is eligible to play the following week in any of the club's sides in a corresponding numbered round. I.e., if Premier Reserve and Prem League are not playing, they can go back and play in their clubs, other teams, for that corresponding round. I.e.,
but it says it excludes a couple of dates. What dates?
Excludes 2 weeks' time. When
not this weekend.
No, I think Prem Reserve have got a double header Friday, Sunday. So basically, they're saying you can't go back and play on the Saturday for your clubs.
Right. Yeah.
Like last year.
It's all very confusing.
So glad I played Division 1.
And hence why, when I was applying for it, I just put down all the information, sent it through to Bosvik and said,
work it out.
Is it possible or isn't it?
Yeah.
No, well, the promotional play is different. So the promotional player, you're all good. You did all the right things. This week is going to be a barnstormer in terms of what's going to happen, because I know there's one club that I know of already that are going to play.
Just let us know.
No, I can't.
Oh God.
They are going to allow their Premier Reserve players go back and play in their Div 1, Div 2 side.
Well, you know what? I'm going to put an anonymous post up.
Yeah, I might not post this. Yeah, well played, Toddy.
But this club asked for clarification and we're told that's the case. But in the spirit of it, they are not dumping their whole Prem Reserve side into Division 2 or Division 3 or whatever the case may be.
Maybe the people who they were putting down are sort of touch and go. They need to find some form, maybe. So maybe it's a good thing. Who knows? Maybe they need to win whatever
But in the whole scheme of things, we're stopping the... 12 players per team? Most teams have fly-ins. So you're only looking at 10 players from Melbourne per team. About 12 or 14 players per team.
Yep.
And there's only 12 in the stateside.
Yeah. It's a lot of...
There's not a lot of players that are actually over there playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a everyone's stop for those 12.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they're saying that, but that's what it's pretty much doing. Well, that's what's happening.
Oh, and nearly all of the fly-ins and stuff would be in the stateside.
Okay,
most of them. So
here's the other one then. If we're doing that for the stateside, why didn't we do it for this week, for the weekend, or the round just gone for the over 60s then?
Because not as many of them, understand, not as many of them are involved in Premier League.
Or there'd be a fair few in Prem Reserve.
All right. Just to answer your question, Paul.
I'm just playing the devil's advocate, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Paul's just put up the comment. I played Premier round 5 Friday night, as had a player away. Was not allowed to play in the second side next day, round 4, even though I had not played in round 4. That's where it's confusing, Paul. I get it, but you can't play in Premier and Premier and then a Div 1, Div 2 side on the same weekend. But as we said, you can do it this weekend, or dump half your Premier League side into your Div 1, Div 2 side if you want this weekend. Them's the rules.
And unfortunately, so many people are interpreting the rules slightly differently, which, it's easy to do and trying to understand how it is. But I think with Bosvik changing the timelines for Premier and Prem Reserve, it's made it a lot harder to get all the games played and create simple guidelines and rules, because people are in and out. I don't know how they actually do it to make it easy and we'll say fair. But.
Yeah. And you made comment.
That's pretty hard.
Well, we did comment on this last year, but they've tweaked the rule slightly. Because I remember Toddy saying, oh, yeah, but what if someone's away from the Prem side and we've got to slip someone in from Div 2,
but they've already played.
But yet they're then not allowed to play the following week and we're short another player because that player played. So that's why they've tweaked it, but I think they've tweaked it in a way that could open up a jar of worms that you don't really want to open.
There's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more games that are in effect now, whereas last year it was only, I think it was 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
And most of them were at the start.
So you two actually understand this, yeah?
I do now. I remember what the rules were last year, and Toddy and I sort of debated it on the show and said, oh, see, that's sticky. If you've got someone coming in and filling in, then what? They're not allowed to play next week, which makes the Div 2 side short too. But this year they've tweaked it, which then opens another can of worms to say, well, so they've fixed one rule and potentially created another rod for their own back because now the way the rule's written, you can dump half your Prem team into Division 2, Division 3 or Division 1, whatever.
And it's really hard to clearly write it that it makes sense and is easy for everyone to follow.
Yeah.
I wish I could have an opinion, but I don't understand anything you guys are talking about. Not a thing.
Just say yes, Ounch.
I agree with you. Yeah. That's the one.
All right, boys, give us a tick. Righto, this show is proudly brought to you by Greentek. Do you have any greens or surrounds maintenance needs around your bowls club? With over 17 years industry experience, Chris Gell from Greentek is the man you need to speak to for your bowls needs. Now, I was actually speaking to Chris today about some of the bowls needs we've potentially got at Croydon. So he was talking to me about a few things. So again, listen to this long list of things he can do around your club, and we're talking synthetic greens and carpeted greens. Insurance quotes, if you've got damaged greens, green surface repairs, green base repairs, plinth repairs, ditch wall repairs, synthetic grass surround installations, maintenance packages are available, and surface cleaning equipment is going to be tested this week and will be available at the start of next year. Now, due to rising inquiries, Greentek will soon be offering synthetic green constructions from scratch and laser re-leveling of synthetic greens. And we're talking about where you roll the synthetic back, laser level out all the sand and relay the green. So look up Greentek. That's GREENTEK on Facebook. Scan the QR code below or get hold of Chris on 0499 982 158 for any of your bowls green requirements. Righto, thanks to Greentek
about what that bloke said?
for sponsoring the
I read
show.
about
No, we're not doing controversy corner again.
No.
Righto.
Not enough.
A lot of people, just a lot of comments tonight, boys. I don't know, you probably can't see them scrolling through
Pretty
it. under my-
controversial topics, eh?
It's a big topic, and then not
It
on
was-
topic, so...
I had you lined up from the start, Toddy. I thought, here we go. He's fired up.
I knew it was coming.
Oh, man, I found out 3 minutes before, and I'm like, Jesus, Clark, you could have given me a bit more time. I could have really wound him up, but you gave me enough time.
Nah, leave him alone. The bloke was stirred up on the weekend enough.
Oh, it's just silly.
All right, Prem
That's
results
all right.
now.
We move on to next week.
Yes.
Exactly right, pal. You're still on top, so don't worry about it.
Now, Prem results, this is all, so for Prem and Prem Reserve, give us a bit of time because it's all hairy, scary at the moment. There's games that haven't been played, games due to be played. Lord knows what's going on with Prem and Prem Reserve at the moment. So, results for round 5, Altona 73, defeated by Moonee Valley 82. Moonee Valley had 3 ranks up there. MCC 63 were defeated by Yarraville Footscray 70. Good to see the boys are starting to get a roll now. Bundoora 76 defeated Deer Park 70, and Melbourne and Essendon, absolutely no clue what happened there. And as I said, this is where it's going to get confusing. I asked Toddy today, I said, can you get in contact with your contacts and find out what happened with Melbourne and Essendon? And we have absolutely no idea. So
We just think it was washed out, and maybe it was scheduled to be played at a different time as to what's on the...
well, it can't have been washed
the
out. I
league
got bloody
wasn't it?
sunburnt.
No, but I'm saying maybe it was last weekend. Maybe they were playing.
It shows on Bowls Link it was on the weekend. So
maybe it rained in Melbourne. Maybe it rained just in the city. Who knows?
Hey, Ounch. Apparently, Scotty Butters is saying there's a problem at Narre Warren, and he needs to get Chrissy Gell from Greentek down there to fix the greens.
I was gonna say that, but you didn't give me time. I was gonna say we might have to get Greentek down to Narre Warren to have a bit of a looky.
Good. Got some runs in it.
No, it's awesome, man. Don't worry about that, pal. We got roofs, we got greens, greens.
But are you getting them close, Ounch?
Yeah, not so much this week.
So maybe they need to come and fix it up a bit for you.
Scotty Butters is talking about please come to Narre Greentek, so something must be wrong.
It's got nothing to do with me, mate. That's to do with the committee who does the parks and wildlife side of things.
Parks and wildlife. Jesus, Lord help us.
Greens and groundskeeper and willy stuff. I don't know.
Righto, so I had a look at the Bundoora Deer Park game. Now, Deer Park came out of the blocks in a big hurry. After 20 ends, it was 23-14, thanks to Benny Hubber having a 7-1 lead for Bundoora there. And if he didn't, Bundoora would have been in more stripes. So Deer Park up 23-14 after 20. The next 20 were pretty much the same, and Deer Park were at a 39-26 lead halfway through it. But then Bundoora turned it all around. So in the next 5 ends, Benny Hubber picked up 8 shots to 2 against Aaron Sheriff. Matty Curter picked up 7 shots to 1 against the so far unbeaten rink of Matty Bouse. And it was almost all tied up, 50-51 after 60 ends. Then Bundoora just kicked. Absolutely kicked. Couldn't be stopped after that. Final score was 76-70. So anybody that can work out maths really quick, that was a 50-30 second half for Bundoora, which is a decent one. So Matty Curter got... Yeah, go on.
Sorry, mate. No, keep going. You're up.
No, Matty Curter had a 15-6 second half. Caleb Shaw had a 12-7 second half, and Benny Hubber had a 14-8 second half. So great win there for Bundoora, which takes them into the fall with 3-2 wins and 48 points, which puts them a full game in front of Yarraville, which they'll need at the moment because Yarraville have won their last 2 on the trot.
You did do some research. What's going on?
All over it. Come on. If you're going to do it properly.
Well, I did. I just can't believe it. You did it properly.
Come on. Hey, I was bored today. I had plenty of time. So
Obviously.
looking at the ladder, and this is where it just... Read the ladder and take bugger all notice of it, to be honest. Altona on top, 3-2, 54 points. Moonee Valley, 3-2 as well on 52. Deer Park, 3-2 on 52 points. Bundoora, no, I've got that wrong. Have I? 3-2. Oh, that'd be right. Bundoora, 3-2.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sorry. They're on 48, and then this is where it gets confusing, people. And that's why this bottom 4 just... Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it makes the ladder very close across nearly all of the teams.
Yeah, exactly right.
If Melbourne win 2 or Essendon win 2 or, MCC or Yarraville, they all jump up into like 3 wins kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
for
5 or 6 teams that are pretty much on 3 wins. Right?
Yeah, so for people that are not understanding, 1 star means... So Yarraville, Footscray, MCC are 1 game behind. Essendon and Melbourne are now 2 games behind everyone else. So... Work that out. If anyone can work that out, you're doing a lot better job than me because I've got no clue what's going on there.
It's very, very simple. Yarraville has had 1 game washed out.
One game washed out. Yep.
And Melbourne and Essendon have had 2 games washed out. Simples. There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Thanks, Ounch.
Pleasure. I had no idea what you were talking about before.
No one's with the technical breakdown. Thanks, buddy.
So I don't know. It's not that hard to read. Just
I'm glad.
That's what's going on. Boom, boom.
But you couldn't understand the...
No,
Shit, we had a lot of viewers just drop off the face of the planet after that.
Well, you kept saying it was hard. It's not. It's really not. It's just simple equation and maths. Yeah.
Righto.
1 star, wash out.
Yeah,
2 stars,
Prem Reserve results. Now, I'm not... Okay, so Prem Reserve had 2 rounds this weekend. So they played round 4 and round 5. I'm going to leave the round 5 results until next week so we have something to talk about for Prem Reserve. Otherwise, we'll be... I couldn't research 2 weeks.
You couldn't research 2 games.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Can I just ask a question, something a little bit different?
Go
That's a
on.
gripe that I've got.
Oh, hang on.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
we
started.
read that bloke said.
There we go. We started.
Yeah, I read about it.
So the app Bowls Link, right? It's fantastic for the scores and stuff. But when I'm going in there, now I've gone into like 3 different Premier League games, I've got to hit back about 9 times to get back to be able to change divisions, or I've got to go all the way back to the results home and go Bowls Vic Saturday.
Yes.
Am I doing something wrong?
No.
Or is that just how it is?
No.
You just press back. You
just press back. Or you
But
do
not
what
once. You've got to hit it back like 9 times.
Toddy, don't use the results. Don't use the Bowls Link app. If you're looking at results from multiple
just jump
divisions,
on Safari, man.
Jump on Safari and have your different divisions split into different tabs. Then you can go flick through your divisions pretty quick. Or, through your divisions.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, it is. I completely agree.
Can you show me how to do that?
No, I can do that one. I'm all over that one.
Wow.
Can you send me about who can play which club
Wow.
and which side?
Unch is going to show somebody a technological thing. Look at the quality of Unch's picture this week. Bloody beautiful, mate.
It's all happening, man.
An ugly head's just got uglier.
Thank you.
In better quality.
Oh, you're very amusing tonight, aren't you?
And I'm only on the coke too. Wait until I have a few beers one night, then it'll be on. So all I'm doing this week is round 4, which leaves us something to do next week. So, and the game summary I'm going to give. Oh, here we go. I've done round 5.
After all that. So we're not going to leave. We're going to do round 5 now, are we?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I haven't researched round 5.
Just do round 5.
Neither have I. I'm doing a round 3. I'm doing a round 3 game recap. Anyway, round 5. See, even I'm confused when I'm doing it. Round 5, Fitzroy 89, 2 ranks up, defeated Laylaw. Laylaw had their first loss for the season. Lilydale, I see even I've screwed this up. Lilydale 89, defeated by Flemington 71. What's the...
What was it, 89, 71?
Yeah, I rushed this one, obviously. Drop kick.
Just keep moving on, pal. You're right.
Yeah,
right. I can score good.
Heathmont 64 were defeated by Clayton, who got their first win for the season. Good on Clayton there. And Port Melbourne 68 were defeated by Glenroy 78. And Lilydale, it does say that.
What?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I've done it the wrong way around. So Lilydale 89, 2 ranks up, defeated Flemken 71.
Yeah, mate.
Sorry.
Absolutely.
Idiot. Now,
But
round
you did
3.
have the word "buy" in there, but that's okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we weren't doing round 5, but we've just done them.
Yeah, well, I'm just about to do a round 3 recap.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So round 3, Lilydale versus Clayton, played Friday night. Yeah, round 3, Lilydale.
This is going back from the double.
So they played at Lilydale on Friday night. Absolute barnstormer of a game. So it was pretty even and a few people down there, Unch, by the way, were there?
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a
that's
few
all right.
there. Yep. I just held in the shadows, pal. I didn't want. It's not about me, mate. I'm just there to just watch.
Hiding at the entrance, were you?
Oh, yeah, just peeking over the fence. You know.
I was getting texts from people going, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Nah, been to Geelong all day. I'm not going to be in." Anyway, game started pretty even at 16-14 in front for Lilydale after 20. Looked early like it'd be a tight one, especially with Clayton really wanting to get a win on the board after a zip and 3 start. By the time this game, anyway, you work it out. So Clayton then skipped out to an 11-shot lead at halfway mark, with Lukey Lamont keeping up his end of the bargain at that stage for Lilydale over Ryden Bester, while the other rinks started slipping away for Lilydale. Joshy Sanders' rink went on an 8-1 run during the next 5, but the score was still out Clayton's way, 55-46 after 30. Oh, no, not 30, after 60. There we go. So that's why I checked the facts, by the way, boys, because I got told on the weekend that Lilydale were down by 19 by a Lilydale person.
Yeah, they were looking semi-cooked.
Yes. So pretty close across the rinks. again until Lukey Lamont picked up a 7 on the last 2 ends.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Payne picked up 7 shots to 3 in the last 5, which set up a last end showdown. So Clayton holding shot, which would have given them.
Can I just butt in? Clayton was 2 up going into the last end, correct?
That's right. Yes.
Awesome. Cool. All right.
So Clayton were 2 up, holding shot after Kerry's bowl. So 3 bowls to go. Chrissy Payne's come in, made an absolute hero of himself, dragged the kitty back about 1.5 metres with his first bowl to make it 2 up to Lilydale and dead even. Kelly then missed with her last bowl. So it was running even. Chrissy Payne, Mr. Hero himself, what an absolute legend. Drew the last, flat drew it, wins the game.
Wow,
So,
good on him. That's a good
Great,
shot.
yes. Yes.
Feeling.
No, you got to have a look at it. What was it? 3-shot
Yeah, that was
turnaround,
cool.
4-shot turnaround.
Yeah,
To win the
and
game.
won in the game. That's a 10-point turnaround too.
And it also got him the rink because I think there was
Yes,
it did
1
too.
or 2 or something in the rink.
So it was a 12-point turnaround.
12-point turnaround on 2 bowls.
Mr. Mathematician here.
Hey, Chrissy Payne, you champion.
No, good on him.
And compared to Clayton, it was a 24-point swing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's...
And it's for Chrissy, it's a good way to sort of really introduce yourself to your new club, isn't it? Hey,
Yeah.
nothing better than winning a game for off your own sort of pills for a new
Yeah.
for your
No,
new
everywhere,
club. It's,
everywhere I
yeah.
turned on Saturday, the Lilydale guys, guys and girls, they all love Chrissy Payne now.
It's hard not
He's a
to.
legend.
He's a champion bloke.
No, he's a good bloke. Very good bloke. So getting to the ladder. And this is
Is this
where
after
it's-
round 5 or not?
No, round 4. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Hang on.
Some teams have still got 2 games to play.
Yeah,
He's cooked it.
I've completely
He's had
cooked
all
this.
this time to do this research on his game. He's forgot about the important things.
Too much time.
Too
Yeah,
much time.
no, I did. Yeah, I don't know what I did.
If you need to look at the ladders, just jump on Bowls Link and
Jump
bring
on
your
Bowls
reserve,
Link.
you'll be able to see them.
I'll read it out from Bowls Link. Just sorry, folks. And I'm only
He
drinking.
was telling me beforehand how he was.
I've
all
spent
ready
too
to
much
go.
time researching these games and going out after contacts and speaking around to people around the place and
He
what do I do?
said to me-
Stuff the
Tony,
ladder up.
He said to me, he just goes, "This is going to run like clockwork tonight."
I did
I'm
not.
So prepared.
Yeah, before this show, Clarky said to me, Todd, you just sit there, mate, for your special
Yeah,
comments.
take it easy,
I've got
mate.
everything
I've got it all covered. You need to have a week off next week,
maybe
I
not.
reckon.
Right, this is what it is. It's
Oh,
the
hang on,
stress.
did you miss round 4? Someone just asked. Hang on.
Just jump. If you need to know anything to do with Prem Reserve, just jump on the Bowls Link, mate. That'll help you. It'll say everything you need. We'll have round 4 and 5 on there.
There you go.
You're going to bed.
Clarky's just giving me the. Yeah. Okay. Sorry,
That
folks.
is some of the funniest stuff ever, Clark.
Sorry,
Run
folks.
like clockwork.
Here we go.
Toddy, sit back.
Comment of the week. Clearly should be on the beers already. I don't think I need them. Righto. What am I doing?
Move on, mate. Move on.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got to hit back 5 times on Boslink. Hang on.
Hey, at least you'll get the right results, so you stood the right ladder.
Yeah, look at Boslink.
All right. Enough of this clowning
awesome.
around. So Glenroy on top, 81 points, a game clear of Laylaw and Lilydale, Port Melbourne. Clayton into 5th after their
Yeah, mate. Sorry,
big
here they
win,
go.
but we're not going there. Not talking
Here they
about
go.
that until next week. Flemcan, Heathmont, and then Fitzroy. But again, we won't talk about them. Not them. Talking about the ladder. So as we're
Move
trying
on.
to stick to round 4, let's get on with it.
Good
Righto.
option.
Div
This is easy,
1, Div 1, Section 1. I've got this under control too, boys. It's all good.
So this will
No.
be this will be round 4 from 6 years ago.
Big results. Brunswick, here we go. They're on their losing streak already. Ounch, it's early. Brunswick lost at home, 64-82 to Whittlesea. Bacchus Marsh, the good old boys out of Bacchus Marsh defeated the unbeaten, I think. Deer Park, 77-76 at home. Good on you boys from Bacchus Marsh, boys and girls. Yarraville Footscray, big, somebody pointed this out, massive win. 89.
I actually, you know what? I actually saw that, and I think that it just hasn't clicked over because someone stopped doing live scoring, I think.
No, there's four rinks on the board.
Yeah, but if you have a look at one of the rinks, it doesn't actually say what the score was.
One rink, the score's 4-0.
Yeah.
Well, I would have thought they'd have to fix that up on here.
Oh, mate, I don't know. No. I actually just had a look at that with my research I was doing, and I noticed that as well.
Yeah, 3 rinks are completed. And one rink, the last rink, is 4-0 for the game.
Okay, we'll make it 3 rinks, 85-33 on 3 rinks.
Yep, cool.
And then Club Sunbury, 89, all rinks up, defeated Moonee Valley by 30. So just a quick one. So Bacchus Marsh, big props to them for knocking off Deer Park at home, who hadn't lost a game to that point. So unbeaten Bacchus Marsh knocks off unbeaten, or haven't got a win Bacchus Marsh, knocked off the unbeaten Deer Park. So Deer Park were actually up 40-23 at the halfway mark. Oh, no, sorry. Bacchus Marsh. I'm just reading it. I've written it down terribly. I'm having a shocking night.
Hey,
apologies.
I've got an idea. Clarky, you just get Frankie on screen here. And she can read the scores out better than you at the moment, mate. You're having a man.
I know. So Bacchus Marsh were up 40-23 at the halfway mark. Then Andrew Myers went on a huge 21-4 run in the last 11 ends on his rink to nearly snag it for Deer Park, earning a 5 on the last end. So Glennie Sargent had a big win on his rink, 26-9 against Paul Durgan for Bacchus Marsh. So good on the Bacchus Marsh guys for getting over the line for their first win.
Yeah, it always helps. That always helps open the account, doesn't it? Exactly. And also, I'm not saying that about Brunswick. I'm not on that. What you said about a losing run and everything. They played against Whittlesea, who are a damn good side.
No, they are.
So,
I just keep going back to last year because Brunswick were 4-0 and then.
Last year was last year. But they might not want to talk about it anymore. So just don't bring it up.
Let's go to the ladder. I'm over
Tommy,
this.
help us out, will you?
I'm over this show. Whittlesea, 4-0, up the top, 66, almost a full game clear of Club Sunbury, who actually did play that rain-affected day as well. So they're 3-1, 52. Then we've got Deer Park and Brunswick within the top 4. Yarraville Footscray nipping at the heels at 2-2. Then we've got Bacchus Marsh, who has since moved up into 6th. Moonee Valley and Port Melbourne down the bottom there. So Port Melbourne will be hoping for better results in the future because their score differential does not look great at all.
Yeah, every week's different, isn't it, mate? I'm sure
it is.
They could just come out next week and maybe knock off.
Yes. It is hard. It is also Port Melbourne's second side.
Yeah.
So they've done well in the last few years to get promoted, and becomes hard when you get to have Prem Reserve and Division 1.
Yeah.
And they're not a big club, as in size-wise with lots of numbers. So a credit to them for even being there, I say.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. But hey, who knows? They could just go on a run of 3 or 4 games and they're back in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anything can happen in bowls. Clarky could play in the top side one day soon. Could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, anything could happen. I reckon we've got him, Toddy. I think he's cracked.
Hey, and someone's told me it's not.
The issue is not. It's not an app. So what they're saying there is the Bowls results or the Bowls Link app. When you go into the results, it's not an app at all. It's basically a window to the website.
It's a link.
It's a link to the website, or what we called it's an embed into the website. So it's not app related at all.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, cheers. That's great. Awesome.
So let's get technical. It should be running an API into the Bowls Link back end and then reporting the results from there.
So let's not get technical.
For all the nerds out there. Anyway, on to section 2. Let's go. As Josh Walker-Davis would say, let's go. Righto, Whittlesea 69, defeated by Croydon 102. Kingsbury 83, defeated Diamond Creek 74. Bundoora 96, defeated Ringwood 55. And Mitcham 84, defeated Yarra Glen. So
Massive
some
result.
big
Massive result.
results there. Big results. And I'll mention Whittlesea later because we would have seen, if we have a look at the Division Section 1 ladder, Whittlesea 1 are well in front. And we'll have a look at Whittlesea 2, but then we'll get to what's happening at Dandenong as well once we get to Section 4 because they're both clubs have got similar results. And it's a decent talking point just quickly.
And both. Oh, okay, well, I'll wait until that then.
Yes,
Cool.
because we're talking about the other guys that have got Prem Reserve and Prem Div 1.
Port Melbourne.
Port Melbourne. Okay, so it seems to be a trend across the board. So, yes. So
well done to Mitchell because that's a big result against Yarra Glen, especially after Yarra Glen beating them by a shot
last year.
So that might have been a bit of a nice. They might have enjoyed their frothies, I would say, on Saturday.
Don't
evening.
stir Benny Simmons up.
I'm not, mate. I'm not.
No.
I'm just saying, well done by the Mitcham boys.
I asked Mitchum for a game summary, and the comment was, "No, I don't want to stir Benny Simmons up."
Fire up, Benny. Come on.
Why is what? Because Jacob got an 8 against him. Is that what you mean?
Really? I didn't know that. Seriously?
Are you taking the whatever or not?
No. Did that seriously happen?
Yeah. Yes, mate. 100%.
Wow.
Hey,
Yes.
these things happen. Only good players drop 8s.
No, that's exactly right. So, all right, we'll leave it at that then.
No
wonder
supposedly
Mitchum wanted to be quiet on that one.
Supposedly the atmosphere was a really good atmosphere, whatever. It sounds like there was a fair few there as well for the...
Yeah, another Twilight game. Awesome idea. And again, if I had to go out for dinner and so wasn't able to attend, otherwise I would have been there. So I know it was a cracker game last year. So, but I might go out to Yarra Glen on the return leg of that one. So
if someone's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A long way, man. That's a long way out to Yarra Glen.
He's not.
At least a 5-can trip.
Yeah, well, you're a good driver, aren't you?
Nah, shocking. Don't have it. Nah. We'll get someone else.
Get someone else or get an Uber.
Toddy.
No, I'm too far away.
we'll pay you.
It's only down the road. Righto, Div 1 Section 3 results. EBC 96 defeated Auburn 63, so a 33-shot win there. Dandenong Club 1, 79 defeated Moorabbin 63. Melbourne 76 got defeated by Clayton 96, and Middle Park 98 defeated Bentley 55. So again, another couple of big results there, and there just seems to be a few sections now that are really starting to sort out top 3 or 4 and then the bottom 3 or 4. So didn't think we'd get it to this stage this early in the season. So if we have a look at the ladders there. So Dandenong Club, 3 wins and a draw, 58. Middle Park, 3 wins and a draw at 56. Then EBC, 2 wins and a loss and a draw. And then Clayton, 3 wins, 1 loss, and sitting around 40. And then Auburn and Bentley are still sort of in it, and then Melbourne and Moorabbin have drifted off a touch. So
yeah,
nothing.
Well, it just seems actually haven't looked like Clayton. Every time Clayton has a win, I think they get 2 rinks. So
Yeah,
that's why their points aren't as big as what they should be. I guess. What are they? They're 3-1, sitting 4th, and 3rd is what 2-1-1.
that's correct. Yes. Yeah. So they're not winning as well as to be 3-1 and have a score differential of 15. So I reckon I can't remember, but 1 week I think they got.
Oh yeah, well, I don't think it was a good week that week.
Rounds by Dandenong.
Yeah, whoever it was, but yeah, it's just it's weird just to see that there's a 3-1 team sitting 4th and a 2-1-1 sitting 3rd.
But again,
Normally
the good thing for
doesn't happen.
Clayton with their seconds, and this is sort of bucking the trend a little bit with a few other clubs, is at 3-1. They're pretty strong. So they've got their Prem Reserve and their Div 1 side. So I think they're, Clayton have got the depth there in their top 2 sides. So again, if you're having a bad week or two in your Prem Reserve, you're going to be replaced pretty quick by somebody chomping at the bit to have a go. So it's a good problem to have. Uncha.
Yeah, mate.
Div 1 section 4 results.
Mate, I was going to say, I don't play down with you, man. Div 4.
Can we?
No, you can read them out, Mel. I'll just tell you what you want to know. What would you like to know?
Nothing. I want to go home. I want to go home. I am home.
You don't like it when it's turned back on you, do you, chap? You started this. Running like clockwork.
This has not been a good episode for me whatsoever.
This has been awesome. This has been one of the best episodes
I've been atrocious.
I've enjoyed this one so
Normally
much.
I watch shows back and just go, how'd that look and how'd that sound and everything. I'm not watching this one back.
I will be straight away because this has been damn funny.
No. So if anyone watching live, this will be removed from the channel immediately.
No, it won't. This is awesome.
No. This is not an horrible.
This is what it's all about.
Fucking horrible. All right.
Hey, language, come on, man.
Oh, sorry. Righto. Narre Warren just on fire with Ounch there now. 98 defeated Mulgrave 80, 2 rinks apiece there. Pakenham 83, 3 rinks up, defeated Dannon on Club 62. Cheltenham, who are on fire, 89, defeated Beau Morris 76, and Mentone Edge 76, defeated Cranbourne 56. What can you tell us out your way? What's going on?
What at Narre?
No, just across the whole.
Oh, across the board, you look at our section. Cheltenham's obviously going to be pretty strong. They haven't lost the game yet. They're looking really, really decent. Mentone's probably just starting to find their legs again. They're going to be there. Pakenham's won a couple on the trot, and we're going all right. So
I think one thing that helps Cheltenham is they've got, or generally, their grass greens are relatively quick.
Yes.
So when they go on play on synthetics or like your greens, it's not too much different. Whereas a lot of grass greens are, 13, 14, and then they're playing the quicker ones, and it's harder for them to adjust.
And the other side, the other side, like that, man, I think they've been Div 1 for yonks. Like they're always just
they've always been
pretty better, strong. Yeah. So they're going to be hard. For us, I guess it was probably the worst we'd probably performed as a side, I reckon, on Saturday. It just wasn't as good as the first 3 weeks, but we got the result, so that's all we're after. Banking wins early. We're going all right. Mulgrave are a good side. They've got a lot of good experienced players there. You can't be treating them too lightly, or else they'll surprise you for sure. But no, we're keeping a lid on it. We're going all right. We know we're going to do some hard yards still. We got I don't even know who we got this week. I think we got Cranbourne. I think.
Yes, you've got Cranbourne.
Thanks, man. Whereabouts?
When's the big showdown?
What's that?
There we go. Round 6.
Mate, there's no big showdowns, mate. Every game's a showdown.
Round 7. Oh, no. Just if things keep going along as they are, but
it's
not downgrading anyone else.
Don't. We are not putting ourselves into any stratospheres or anything like that, mate. We know that we need to do the hard yards still, mate, and we're just going to keep doing them. And hopefully we get the results to go away, mate.
That's what Dean was saying last year.
Well, it's just simple, mate. That's the way it is.
1 week at a time and all this.
If you come down, mate, you might learn a few coaching tips.
Oh, from the assistant coach.
No, not from me, from the coach.
From righto.
I'm just witch's hat boy. But no, we're going all right, mate. So we just keep a lid on it. We'll just keep doing what we're doing.
How's my mate Jimmy going? All right.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Beau Morris has probably been a little bit of a surprise for me. Last year they were. I think they played in the final of the section, and to be 1 and 3 is probably not what they would have been thinking going into the season.
No, but I think Bowie was in a different section though too.
They're in section 3 or 2 or 3
last year. I think they were in 3 with Middle Park, Bentley, Moorabbin. Yeah.
Yep. But
you look at it, their sections are relatively similar. I don't see a big difference between all those sections.
No.
But you look at it though, I think Bowie's played everyone at the top. At the moment. So it's not. They've probably sat there and gone, as the ladder sits.
Yes.
they've probably played the better sides as the ladder sits. So,
yeah, the harder draw so far.
And knowing them, mate, like the blokes they are and the way they go about it, mate, they could get on a run. They could win the next 6-7 games on the trot. You know, it's the caliber's there, man. So look for us. Hopefully we keep losing so that we don't have to worry about them. Hopefully, but I can't see that happening.
Well, here's an interesting fact for you boys. Bowie has only played one game at home out of the 4.
Oh, because there was a washout that they played.
No, they played against Dandenong, beat Dandenong at Dandenong when everyone else had a washout.
Yeah, and they've only played one game at home, have they?
They ran into Narre at home and only lost by 8 shots.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know
So
that.
if you kind of look at that, it'd be interesting to see how they go in the next 3 or 4 rounds once they get settled down at home. So,
and they'll be fine. I have no worries about that.
All right, quick look at the ladder, and then I'll have a quick discussion of what I was thinking before. So Narre on top, 4 and zip because they didn't get washed out. So they're 63 with a massive score difference of 92. Cheltenham, 3 and 1, 56. Mentone Edge, 2 and 2, 37. Pakenham, 2 and 2, 37. Cranbourne, 1, 2 and 1 on 28. Mulgrave in 6th. Bowie and Dandenong Club. Now,
just looking at that with Narre not getting washed out, I reckon they're cheating having a roof.
I reckon they are too. I reckon
even though people changed their game so they could play under the roof because of that's what the idea of having roofs in sport is to use them. And if you have a roof, why not use them? Just because our facilities are very nice, it's not our problem. It's not our fault.
If 50% of the clubs don't play, it should be just a draw across the board.
What? But why is that? We played, and most of the clubs around us didn't play.
Yeah,
we had a synthetic. Yeah. We didn't play under a roof. We played in poor conditions.
That was last week. Get over it. I was making a funny comment. Get over it. Don't get all serious. You lot.
We just didn't laugh.
Now, so just quickly, and the other Rhino, Brent Rayner, posted this before. So Bundoora has a premier and their second side is top of Division 1. True?
True.
Who was the other one? Port's got a Prem Reserve and a Division 1 side. Both going very well. But Dandenong and Whittlesea, I don't know what's happened there because Dandenong were Prem Reserve in Div 1 last year and doing well in Div 1. They've bounced both their sides and I think they've lost a few.
I was going to say, you look at both clubs that it's been especially Dandy Club, it's been a fair revolving door.
Yeah.
I know Whittlesea lost let's say a handful from their second side from last year to this year. So I know Dandy Club. Like, geez, I look at the Dandy Club side, like top side, second side,
top
third
side's
side.
brilliant.
I don't know. I know hardly any of them there now.
Oh, really?
Like the names, like. If I go back 2 or 3 years ago, like I knew nearly everyone there, but now it's just a revolving door. It's been there of late, so that's probably why their second side might not be going that well.
No, that's all right. It just it's especially with Whittlesea and Dandenong. I just don't know what's happened there. But again, their first sides are doing really well, really, really competitive, and should be close to battling it out. Sort of in that Division 1.
But we are also very early on in the season. I only played 4 games. You know, I think we can start to analyse it a little bit more maybe after 7 games, 8 games, something like that, or at the Christmas break to see where, top teams and second sides are within clubs. Yeah. Because as we're saying about Bowie, only played 1 home game and stuff.
Yeah, it's also going to be hard to have 2 sides in one division. Like, it's having 2 sides in Div 1's got to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. To try to work out, what do you do? Do you go and get people from the top side? Are you trying to get people to come across from the sec? Like for your,
you try and balance the teams or pick your strongest
exactly
team.
Right. Yeah, it's got to be hard.
No, mate, there was just a comment put up. This was my first Matt Jackson Ball show, and I couldn't see the rest. And I was trying to work out if that was good or bad.
That's all it was.
Okay.
Lil
Coley. Good to have you aboard.
Lil Coley, thanks for jumping on board. Watch the videos. They're a lot better than the live shows. The live shows are just
They're
out
not,
of
mate.
control.
Live shows are awesome. Especially when
Live shows
clubs
are out of
stopping it.
control. If you want to see some good quality content, watch the actual videos.
That's when he's actually got things prepared. And it's going to run like clockwork. Yeah, Toddy, sit back, relax, mate.
No, that's when he can edit them. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
No, there's not much editing going on, guys. You
I
you
reckon there's
actually
a hell of a
watch
lot.
one of the videos. I think it's a line and length video. I've had a
playing
look at
cricket or
this. I've had a look at the stats on this. I put down. There was one drill I did, and I couldn't get anywhere near it. There were bowls flying left, right, and centre.
Did you do that on a Saturday?
No.
On a Saturday?
And I watched the stats because you can see when people are coming and leaving, and all of a sudden, fair few, 60% are watching. I put down those 4 bowls and bonk. I looked at the stats after that, and I went, I should start doing actual cuts of this and doing them a few times until they work.
You should probably get someone else to come in and do the bowling side of it, man. Just with your pills.
Like a stunt double.
Righto, that's it. I've had enough of you, bloke.
How funny would that be? This little stunt on the track, you send them down. And
That's
people
it.
know that
Music's on. Music's on means we're going. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Awesome having a gazillion comments going on tonight, too, guys. It's kept me busy looking and posting. It's good to be able to post your comments up and have a bit of fun. It's always fun to have a bit of crowd interest. So, everybody, good bowling. May your next bowl be on the right bias, and we'll see you next week. See you, guys.
Good luck, everyone. See you later.